Hey guys, make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on for more great content.
What are your thoughts on the Cloud9 situation, and have you been following it like on social media and Reddit and stuff like that?
I think it's the fact with everything going on to Cloud9 is obviously it's sad, and I think it's sad for the players and obviously for his attack, who's my friend inside the team. He clearly wanted that to succeed, and I think obviously everyone wanted that, and the fact that they never really managed to go anywhere and create any results was upsetting. But at the same time, I think it was just a hard time, and also a hard time for the CS scene, like the fact that Cloud9 is a big brand and that they never really have gotten into the game since their major winning team. So it's kind of sad.
I mean, I think it's just unfortunate with the way it started the way it did during a time which we are in, and they couldn't get the results that they felt were needed. They kind of threw together a team into Tier 1 CS and expected them to do awesome. It takes a while, obviously, to get a team come together and actually play good together. But during the circumstances, I think the team itself did fairly okay, considering the circumstances. I think they proved that it could potentially be something in the longer run. It's a shame it ended the way it did. So that's my opinion.
I don't know, to be honest. They did like a lot of stuff in social media about every player and like their fees and stuff, but they didn't bring the results they wanted to. So I think the project just disappointing, in my opinion. I don't know what the players can do about it, but just disappointing.
I think it's a shame that the Cloud9 project didn't manage to do better. I'm a very close friend of S-Attack, and I know his work ethic and his capabilities. We also saw it at his short stint at Astralis. He's an amazing player, so I feel a bit sorry for him that he's now left without a team and without a good opportunity that he deserves. But also, I guess both from the players and from the organization, there's things that could have been done different. I feel like maybe the leadership in the team didn't pan out the way it should. You already saw a clash between the coach and the IGL at the very early stage, which forced them to maybe go like separate ways, and they didn't know where to go. So, and obviously the organization didn't manage to sign all of the players they wanted. But the pandemic definitely gave them difficult circumstances, and I don't blame the players or Henry G. I think at a different time they could have done way more.
My thoughts on Cloud9, I think the project was pretty interesting, but the expectations were really high, and it was not so nice to see that they fail.
I think it was very ballsy that they tried to change the landscape of disclosing salaries and stuff, and I think that definitely bring a bad part of the community that likes to make jokes about everything, even though a part was cool and maybe one that we need for the future. I think the community, sometimes some people always find a way to harm some good stuff, But besides that, I think they wanted to create a team that would be a very good one. They got some pieces that they expect that would work, starting from the in-game leader, right? Alex, that was doing a very good job on Vitality before. And, it's creating a super team is not easy task. You can't just get, put all those ingredients together and for sure have a good team. It's just not like that. So there's a lot of things that goes by on creating a team. And I think Cloud9 didn't really found those things too quickly. And that's completely normal, in my opinion. Like, which team found it too quickly? You see Gambit winning now. How many years have those guys been together, putting the hard work? So it really takes time, and finding magician teams over 3 months is something that it's not the normal. So I'm not surprised that it didn't work as fast as that, just because that's normally how it goes. You have to put more time and effort into it.
Do you think perhaps they kind of shot themselves in the foot by setting the expectations so high so quickly?
I think when marketing strategies are presented like that, it kind of put everyone in a hype where you can't match at the time, and that's completely normal to don't match, right? But then the expectations are so wrong. So yes, I think this is one of the wrongdoings they did, but I can understand it from the market point of view, and it's a big risk you take when you go for those. If it did work, they would be
Yeah.
so smart. It will be looking great, and if it doesn't, we can only respect the attempt, in my opinion.
Well, I really like the idea of like signing all these like really like good and high profile players and showing the earnings and everything, but I don't think that's the way to go when you build a team. I think I don't know, it's hard, like it's hard to say, but like I think it's better when a team comes together like more naturally, where they know each other from before and there's more chemistry in that sense, and I think they probably needed that to succeed faster.
I think they had a solid team, to be honest. I think they needed time, but I mean, I think there was a lot of money involved, and since the fans wanted Cloud9 to be great again, and with the much money they have put on, they want like results for like yesterday. So there's it's not like this that a team worked. They needed time, they needed chemistry, and chemistry you only build with time. So I think they had a solid project, but I think it was just too much money for that.
I mean, the project was interesting. It was a good idea, and there was a lot of potential for sure. I just believe, in my opinion, there have been few mistakes. The one being taking off Woxic. I mean, I don't know what happened, so they probably have good reasons, you know. But what I mean by it was a mistake, in my opinion, is because they took a rookie, and then Alex began to take the AVP, and this is where you can directly feel that it was not something good. If you had to replace Woxic, you had to take another AVP, which already got some experience. It probably will be hard on the market, so that's why they didn't take these options. But by removing Woxic, not having a proper AVP, and taking one more rookie, so they have only 2 experienced players in the team, in my opinion, this is where it really begins to be really hard.